Okay, so my fucking computer isn't working for uploading videos or fucking recording them, apparently. So I gotta rant because we're talking about how much more Fallout 4 could have been, and 76 is a fucking flaming tire fire of disaster. So I'm gonna focus on 4 and what 4 could have been. Now 4 was great. It kind of mixed the RPG. It could have been a little heavier in RPG-ness, but it kind of mixed that with a fucking first-person shooter. Kind of the shooting is still leaves a lot to be desired at sometimes, like when your bullets just decide not to fucking do anything. But anyway, also the aiming is like, guess again, fucker. But anyway, all that aside, it was a good starting point. Fuck off. It was a good starting point. But the characters, it had compelling characters and a good story. I hate my child, and that's not a good reason to get me to try to take on the Institute. Like, I really don't care about Sean. You gave me, like, 5 minutes with a fucking potato baby, and that's it. Go find your... I don't care. I really don't. I have no emotional connection to this child whatsoever. I don't care. Really. I fucking don't. So, I don't know about that. But anyway, we're talking about ways you can make it better. So, the story, like, in New Vegas is like the pinnacle of Fallout. Because it wasn't made by Bethesda! No, that's, we didn't say that, God, Howard. He's gonna fucking shoot me. Anyway, but, like, you know, each companion had, like, a side quest where you get them to actualize, like, problems that they have. Like with Raul, who is one of my favorite, it's, he has to choose between retiring, basically, and settling down as a mechanic, or taking back up his gunslinger ways. Which he can still do. Mind over matter, buddy, let's go. And, like, with Boone and his whole wife situation, and his people that were killed, and his fucking vendetta with, the Legion, and all that, you can help him overcome that and become best friends. But anyway, aside from that, see, Fallout, you got Nick in Far Harbor, and that was a step up, but everybody else had really compelling backstories, just didn't do much with it. Like, fucking Preston. Preston became a meme. He could have been more, but he became a meme. And, like, I mean, the dude was suicidal. If you actually get full affinity with him, he tells you, like, dude, I wanted to put a fucking gun in my mouth. The only fucking reason I didn't is because I had these people relying on me, and I couldn't let them down. So many people in the Minutemen had failed, I did not want to be one of them. I kept it together for the people who depended on me. That's fucking compelling as shit. Instead, all we got is another settlement needs your fucking help. And the settlement system is a whole other thing. We're just talking about characters and character creation right now. But, a compelling story that I think could have made it more interesting, aside from, like, the kid finding your kid or whatever, is what if you got to play as different races? So, my idea was super mutant. So, we know that the Institute is responsible for the creation of the super mutants in the Commonwealth area. They're making them, releasing them. Why? We don't know. But it's already shown that Virgil keeps his consciousness. He doesn't know how long he's going to keep his consciousness, but he's still cognizant. He knows what the fuck's going on. So what if you start out as a super mutant that's thrown away by the Institute, but you still remember everything? So now your ass wants to get revenge on the Institute and take them down for kidnapping, torturing, and fucking making you into a monster. It would add an interesting dynamic because now you gotta figure out how to go about your game. You can't just walk into Diamond City. That's like walking into fucking Whiterun as a werewolf. People are gonna fucking attack you. Don't even get me started on Skyrim, and they have zero repercussions for anything you do in that fucking game. But anyway, like, the super mutant. Play as a super mutant. There's your compelling backstory. If you play as a ghoul, like, what if you were one of the ones who was kicked out of Diamond City? You find out that McDonough was actually a synth the whole time. Now, whether or not he was a synth when he started running for mayor is up in the fucking air. It's not really explained. But for this instance, we're gonna assume that he was. So you find out that, holy crap, there's a lot more going on here. That the Institute is basically responsible for kicking all these ghouls out of the fucking city. There is your fucking drive. You know, we're taking Diamond City back, and we're taking you assholes down. Be really awesome, also, if you actually rose up to become the mayor of Diamond City after all this. 2 ghoul mayors for the Commonwealth, y'all! So, that would be really fucking fascinating. And you also have to deal with people thinking you're a monster. You get gypped over at shot. I mean, you might be welcome more places than a fucking super mutant. People would still might be like, fucking racist bullshit. But, I mean, you're not gonna be shot on sight like a super mutant usually. But you'd still get gypped over with, like, people being a dick to you. You go to shops, your fucking shit's, like, higher than everybody else's because they're racist pricks. I mean, the only good place for you would really be Good Neighbor, so maybe you can team up with them. And then fucking Hancock, his fucking brother is fucking McDonough. So that would play into the whole ghoul backstory is, fuck, that was my brother. What do you mean the Institute fucking kidnapped him and replaced his ass? That's his drive to become your BFF. So you, a bunch of Good Neighbor motherfuckers, because Cleo's a beast, is gonna come up and help you to... Good Neighbor should have been a fucking faction to begin with. Don't even get me started on that. There's so much potential that we just threw in the garbage incinerator. But anyway, so those are two compelling stories. And instead of being a vault dweller or something, you could have been somebody who maybe you're just living your life, and then, oh no, a synth comes up and tries to fucking replace me. Like, there's different ways to incorporate this into the story where you don't have to be a vault dweller. You can be someone from, like, Diamond City or someone who lives on a fucking farm. Like in Dragon Age Origins where you can pick a race and then you have different backstories. Unless you're a mage and you're in a circle. Or you're Dalish and you're, whatever. I mean, there's like a fuck ton of different ways to start out the game, and each one of those have different repercussions for how people treat you. That is one thing that Dragon Age does really fucking well. Not so much in later games, but Origins is the pinnacle for picking your fucking backstory. So that is something that I would like to personally see. Also, more interactions and repercussions in the world. Like, New Vegas does this very well. Like, fucking Dean Domino, I picked the wrong fucking dialogue option and I had to kill him. There was no way around that. You fucked up. Now you deal with it. I don't trust you anymore. I fucked up because I'm a snarky asshole. Go watch my YouTube video where I fuck up everything with Dean Domino, please. Because it's the little things like that, not just I keep killing people, my companions are pissed off. Like, it takes forever for them to get to the point where, I mean, unless you're, like, literally being the worst. Like, I mean, I guess you could piss Nick off by shooting everybody in Diamond City or shit like that. But just being evil, it takes a while for the people to actually be like, no, I'm done with your ass. Like, I'll be better, no. Like, you have to have repercussions. Like, no, you fucked up. Why would you do that? I'm not standing by and letting you fucking kill people. Fuck you. You either get your shit together, get your morality meter up, or fuck off. I'm not dealing with you. Like, I remember Fox in fucking 3, he refused to travel with me because I was fucking evil. I was like, oh, crap. He's like, yeah, our morality's just not, fuck you. I was like, okay. Fox, another fucking example of a super mutant who keeps his shit. I mean, relatively. So, I mean, like, it's an option. You could play as different races and have this cohesively work. So, that's my major fucking issues that I've been thinking about lately. So, that and how the Skyrim has the same problem, where if you're a leader of a faction, it doesn't mean shit. Becoming the leader of the Thieves Guild, fucking Dark Brotherhood, fucking Bard's College. Does anybody actually fucking give a shit about the Bard's College? No. But you can rise up, make these things great again, and it literally doesn't mean jack shit. So, it's like, you're the general of the Minutemen, but literally nothing you do makes any fucking difference. Preston is basically the leader. He tells you what to do. You take back the castle, you fortify it, it does jack shit. Fucking, I had this problem talking to fucking, what's her name, Desdemona, when she's like, are you gonna work with us or with the Minutemen? I'm like, I'm the leader of the Minutemen. What the fuck? I am the leader of the fucking Minutemen. Well, they're not gonna rescue Synths. Bitch, they will if I tell them to. I'm the fucking leader, and it means jack shit. It pisses me off. Literally. That and another fucking thing that pissed me off is I brought Strong, Hancock, and Nick Valentine to the fucking Pridwin at once. There were racist comments said, but that's it. That's not immersive. That's not fucking... No, the Brotherhood of Steel is not gonna let me bring a super mutant, a ghoul, and a synth to their home base and just be like, ugh. No, they're gonna be like, leave your fucking companions at the door or fuck off. Like, why? They're not allowed here. We're trying to kill super mutants, ghouls, and synths, and literally you brought the trifecta to our doorstep. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. So there's a lot of things that just don't mesh up very well. And that's one example of that. And then what would have been a good way to do the Institute is once you're there, you either choose to stay with them or you have to escape. Because there is no fucking way. I don't care if you're related to Sean or not. He doesn't know you. He was a fucking potato baby the last time you saw him. He does not know you. He's not gonna be like, well, you're my parent, so if you want to stay with us, I mean, you can go. That's fine. You can leave. But here's an all-access pass to the fucking Institute. So if you want to join, just let me know. No. He has been the leader of the Institute, this super secretive organization. He's not going to give you a free pass. So you either stay, or you have to find a way to escape. Maybe you can take some synths with you or whatever, but that's a mission in and of itself. If you want to leave the Institute, you leave. There's no coming back. You can do a few of the missions with coursers and stuff, like here, prove your loyalty or whatever, but you're stuck at the Institute. This is your home now. You've made your decision. If you want to side with the Institute, follow it all the way through. If not, you can place double agent, but it makes things a lot more difficult because you can't just come and go as you please. You can't just go and warn the Railroad or go and warn the Minutemen or the Brotherhood of whatever the hell. No, you're stuck here. It makes playing double agent a lot fucking harder because you can't just teleport out and be like, hi, I'm gonna go double agent stuff. No, it makes you have to strategize. And if you fuck something up, you fucked it up. Like Dean Domino. I'm sorry, Dean! He's in hell right now. Hi, Dean. He's living it up with some sleuths. Anyway, but that's my rant. This has gone on for 11 minutes now. That's just the tip of the fucking iceberg when it comes to what could be different. So, I mean, maybe I'll do another fucking rant and I will touch on other things, but that's just what's going on in my head right now. I've been thinking about it and talking about it, and that's what we came up with. So, God Howard, if you're listening, hire me as a writer for your next Fallout game so you don't end up with a dumpster fire like 76 again, because, well, without any NPCs, it's even less emotionally invested than usual. So, there you go.